welcome back to Vanellope's Corner. I am back for part 2 or part 3 or whatever of my reading Peppa Pig's episodes thing. Okay, hang on a second, because I gotta take my pills. I actually should have done that right before I went live, but I forgot, so let me take my medication real quick. And then I will read Peppa Pig to you guys. Nathan's in the stream. Hi, Nathan. What's up? Hey back. Reading the chat? Yes, I am. I'm reading the chat while I take my meds. And then I will read Peppa Pig to you guys in a second here. Reading the chat. How are you, Nathan? I just ordered my first stock of merch if you're interested. Yes, I am. What does it look like? Doing good. That's good. That's good. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'll talk to my mom. I'll see if she can get me some merch for Christmas. I got that coming up. I have a lot. I just had to pay rent for my new apartment, so I don't really have much money, and the money that I do have, I have to spend on groceries and stuff. Mommy actually has been helping me out with a lot of money, like money for first month's rent and for the new place. And anyway, so it's been kind of crazy. Yeah, and I'm supposed to move in this weekend. I posted on my community tab. It fits most sizes and can be adjusted. That's great. Yeah, I'll definitely talk to my mom about that. I might not be able to order it like right this second, like immediately, but yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can only stay for like 5 minutes, by the way. Okay. Okay, well, this is going to be uploaded to my channel afterwards. By the way, I love this site. Thanks for recommending it to me. This is great. And it streams, it's really easy to stream on here too. I love it. No problem. I'll also do the dog idea like you suggested. Yeah, I would love to get like a hat or a shirt with Lily's face on it. That would be awesome. She's so cute. And you guys are probably gonna see a lot of my cat on my channel pretty soon because I'm bringing her to the new place once I move in a few days. So that's gonna be cool too. So I'll like introduce her on my channel and everything. I thought about doing a bulldog, but one that's smoking. Oh, okay, you're welcome. Yeah, for sure. It like I really appreciate it. It's a great site. I love it. And it's really easy to stream on here and like show your screen and stuff. I figured it out in like 5 minutes. So how is your mental health? Like how is everything? Yeah, I'm really tired. I actually just had my dinner. On and off depends. Oh, well, hang in there, and I'm always here if you need someone to talk to. I understand. Yeah, I literally just had my dinner because it was so late and I was so tired, and I like just ate dinner. I just got home and I ordered a medium pizza and I ate almost the entire thing. I'm glad everything is going good. So I hope that you don't think that I'm like stealing your thunder or something, because honestly, I was reading stories before you were, so you were the one who kind of stole my thunder. No, I'm just kidding. You can keep doing your Peppa Pig episodes, but since you were already reading it, I decided to take on the second part of season 2. Do you know when you're gonna do the SpongeBob episodes? Because I'll tune in for that. Agreed, way better than Google Hangouts was, to be honest. I actually prefer this one. It's a lot easier to like set things up. And with Google Hangouts, suddenly I had to connect like 10 times before the live stream would turn on. But this time but it's like easier. There's a bit of a lag on the thing. Not sure, to be honest. I would tonight, but on the road. Oh, wow. Where you headed? I started first, woman. What? No, you didn't. I remember I was doing Fiction Friday, like in the really early days of my channel. So you just started with prank calls. I started with Fiction Friday. I was reading stuff long before you were. Before you were. So don't give me the hat. There's a bit of a lag on YouTube, I noticed. Six Flags vlogging it. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I've never been to Six Flags before. It's in the US though, so I'd have to go a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was doing it for memes, lol, but you were like fanfics mostly. Yeah, I was. And I'm gonna read some scary stories in the future. I'm still planning to do that. Yeah, I'm not actually doing it for the memes. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it, and I was doing it because I enjoyed it. I mean, I probably could have done without the milk fanfic, if you guys remember that one. It was like really, you guys can go back and watch it. It's actually on my old channel, and it's this really weird fanfic. It was Anthony. Ian gives Anthony an enema or something. It was kind of weird. I could have done without that one, but um for the most part, Fiction Friday has been pretty fun, and I should probably get back to the proper books. A Guardian Angel has like 90 chapters, and I'm only a few chapters in, so I should probably get back on that. And I keep starting, but if you go to US, we'll do it when I'm big enough to tour. We'll chill afterwards or something. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love that. That would be super fun. Or if I might be there on my book tour first. You never know. I don't know. I'm planning to finish my novel this year, but so I might be down there like signing autographs for my book or something, depending on what I decide to do. I'm still on the fence about whether I should go with normal publishing or self-publishing. The big deciding thing here is that if I don't want to like lose the rights to my book. That's the big thing. Like, I want it to be my book and my characters. We shall see, haha. Yeah, I guess we will, but your channel is getting bigger every day, and I hope to publish a book when I turn 18 of horror stories. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, I was actually about to go see it. Very reasonable. Yeah, I was actually about to go see it with my brother the other day, but then he got sick, so I couldn't bring him. So I went to see a different movie. But I did leave the house yesterday, which I almost never do. That was fun. It was nice to at least get out of the house, and I've already been to the movies with my brother like last week or the week before or something. We went to see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And I know that I know that like I'm always talking about how terrible my relationship with my brother is, but Yeah, I actually have some updates on that too, but I'll do it when I do my vlog. Did you hear how I'll have animations in October? No, I haven't heard that. You mean like you're gonna make animated videos? Because that would be super cool. Is that I don't know what you say when you mean you'll have animations. You mean you're making animated videos? Oh my gosh. Well, you don't have to be 18 to publish a book. I was 15 when I started my book, and I was planning to finish it in like a year or two. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to see Joker so bad, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably see it when it comes out, like, on demand. It wasn't one of the ones that I was super excited to see in theaters. I definitely wanna see it, but I'm not sure if I wanna pay $13 for a ticket to go see it, not to mention the cost of popcorn and sodas. Although, if I get that part-time job at the theater that I'm hoping for, I'll be able to get free movies, so that'll be fun. I know, but it'll be finished by then. Yes, I have a pro animator, and she's so good. She's animating prank calls and stories. I know, but it'll be finished by then. Okay. Well, then, yeah, in that case, like, you can be as young as you want or as old as you want. I don't know. There was literally an American Dad episode where Steve published a book and he's like 13. So, anyway, it's been really great with my book and all. The movie theater can shut up and take my money, make it a date probably. Oh, right, yeah. You and your little girlfriend. That's adorable. Young love, huh? Well, I mean, you're not that I mean. The movie theater can shut up and take my money. Yeah, I was never much into like superhero movies, but I'm more interested in the villains in that respect. So I'll probably definitely see it. Like when Disney was came out with Maleficent, I was like, hell yeah, I'm there. Not only because it was Disney, but because it was Maleficent, and I'm super interested in the villains. Like Mike is from the villain's point of view. That's the whole point. Is it's from the villain's point of view. We're 17 and been dating for 2 years now. I know. I said like, you know what I mean. Like you know what I mean. But I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy that you have a girlfriend. She's turning 18 soon, and I'll be moving in soon as well. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's great. Like, I'm literally just moving out on my own. Like, I was even crashing with my mom for a few weeks, and I wasn't supposed to be, and I shouldn't have been with her past August, but I ended up staying with her 2 weeks in September. So, this has just become, like, a chat with Nathan and not reading Peppa Pig episodes, but I'll get to that in a minute. I don't know. My mom's gonna be home late. She's moving my brother into to the apartment, so but yeah, I'm really happy for you, Nathan. I'm glad that you have a girlfriend and that you really, really love each other. So I wish you good luck with that, moving in with the parents. My family situation is toxic and bad. I'm really sorry about that, man. I'm really, really sorry. You know what? It sucks, but some families are just like that, and I speak from experience because my dad was a extremely toxic person and extremely abusive, manipulative, and all of that. So I totally understand where you're coming from. I gotta go. I have so much more to say, but I'll try my best to tune in again next time I get a chance. Okay. All right. That means we can move on to Peppa Pig. All right. Bye, Nathan. Okay. Have a good night and life, and good luck with you and your girlfriend. Oh my gosh. I really have to catch up on your videos at some point. I've just been super busy with the new apartment and everything. Anyway, it's been fun. So I'm gonna now move on to actually reading Peppa Pig. So here we go. If you guys want to see part two, I just posted it like I just posted it. It was posted a few hours ago, so you can just, okay, I see what's going on there. Okay, so we're starting on episode 40. Daddy gets fit. The narrator says, Mummy Pig is watching a Keep Fit program on television. Potato on TV. 3 and 4 and come on now, that's right. Bend it, stretch it, bend it, stretch it. Daddy Pig says, I love watching telly. Daddy Pig says, what's this, Mummy Pig? Mummy Pig says, it's a program about doing exercises to keep fit. Daddy Pig says, thank goodness I don't have to exercise. I'm naturally fit. Peppa Pig says, I don't think anybody is naturally fit. Everybody has to exercise, okay? When you're a kid and you have an insane metabolism, then maybe, like, I used to be able to eat anything I want and I wouldn't gain an ounce, but if I just look at a chocolate bar, I immediately gain like 10 pounds. Like, I know you guys know that I've struggled with weight issues for a while now. Pretty much ever since I started YouTube, I've been dealing with weight issues. But anyway, you don't look very fit, Daddy, says Peppa Pig. Your tummy is a bit big. Daddy Pig says, I'm very fit. I'll show you. What shall I do first? Peppa Pig says, touch your toes like this. Daddy Pig says, easy. Peppa Pig says, Daddy, stop pretending that you can't touch your toes. Daddy Pig says, I'm not pretending, Peppa. Narrator says, Daddy Pig really cannot touch his toes. Peppa Pig says, oh dear, Daddy, that's not very good. Daddy Pig says, maybe I should do a bit of exercise. Peppa Pig says, yes, Daddy. Daddy Pig says, and I will start tomorrow. Mummy Pig says, Daddy Pig, you have to start exercising now. Daddy Pig says, oh. Peppa Pig says, don't worry, Daddy, I will help you. Daddy Pig says, oh, all right. Daddy Pig says, Peppa, you're in charge of getting me fit. What shall I do first? Peppa Pig says, first you must do some press-ups, which are basically push-ups. Daddy Pig says, easy. Peppa Pig says, 1, 2. Daddy Pig says, there. Peppa Pig says, very good, Daddy. Now I want you to do 100. Daddy Pig says, 100? Peppa Pig says, yes. Mummy Pig says, come on, children, help me make lunch. Daddy Pig says, I'll help as well. Peppa Pig says, no, Daddy, you've got 100 press-ups to do. Daddy Pig says, oh, 1, 2. Mummy Pig, Peppa, and George are in the kitchen making lunch. Daddy Pig says 6. Daddy Pig is still doing his press-ups. Daddy Pig says 8. Peppa Pig says, Daddy is doing very well. Daddy Pig says 10. Mummy Pig says, yes, I do hope he's not overdoing it. Peppa Pig says, I'll go and see. Daddy Pig says, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You know what? Nathan, by the time Nathan was at the end of this, he kind of sounded like he was dying, like he wanted to die a little bit. But I'm actually quite enjoying this. Like, I've been enjoying all the Fiction Friday and all that kind of stuff. Even the weird milk fan fiction with Ian and Anthony. So I just want to, like, make sure. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, says Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig says, Daddy Pig, you're cheating. You should be doing press-ups. Daddy Pig says, there was something interesting on the TV. Peppa Pig says, naughty Daddy. Mummy Pig says, maybe Daddy will have some more success with my old exercise bike. Daddy Pig says, aha, this looks like fun. I'll be able to cycle and watch TV at the same time. Daddy Pig says, that's impossible. This bike is too noisy. I can't hear the TV. Okay. We used to have exercise equipment in our apartment, actually, and that would probably be a good thing for me to do again. But unfortunately, I don't think I have the space in the apartment I just moved into, and I don't have, like, the money either. Oh my gosh. Maybe when I get my part-time job. Mummy Pig says, you've got to get fit somehow. Peppa Pig says, I know, you can use my bicycle. Mummy Pig says, yes, and you'll get some fresh air as well then. Daddy Pig is going to ride on Peppa's little bicycle. Isn't it too small for him? Wouldn't he freaking crush it? Isn't he gonna break it? Peppa Pig says, Daddy, these are the pedals, these are the brakes, and this is the bell. She realizes he's an old man, right? Daddy Pig says, yes, yes, thank you, Peppa, I know, bye-bye. Daddy Pig says, easy as pie. Getting fit is quite hard work. Daddy Pig says, now I can get fit without having to pedal. Narrator, Daddy Pig is going very fast. Daddy Pig says, oh, maybe I'd better slow down. The brakes aren't strong enough. Daddy Pig has been gone for a long time. Peppa Pig says, Mommy, where can Daddy be? Mommy Pig says, don't worry, Peppa. Daddy must have been really enjoying himself to be away for so long. Peppa Pig says, Daddy, where have you been? Daddy Pig says, I whizzed all the way down the hill. Then I had to push the bike all the way back up again. Mommy Pig says, oh, poor Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig says, well, at least I've done my exercise. Mommy Pig says, yes, for today. Daddy Pig says, what do you mean? Mommy Pig says, you have to do some more exercise tomorrow. Daddy Pig says, what? Peppa Pig says, Daddy, to get fit, you have to exercise every day. Daddy Pig says, oh no. Peppa Pig says, but don't worry, Daddy, I'll make sure you do it. Daddy Pig says, yes, I know you will. Okay, I know I put my microphone somewhere, but for the love of everything, I can't remember where the heck I put it. So for now, it's just gonna be, unless it's in here. Wait, it might be here. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, I'm not gonna set it up tonight because you know what? It's late and I already have my thing set up, and setting up the microphone, the actual microphone might require actual setup. The only reason I didn't plug it in to do for all my videos is because I can't figure out where the hell the save files go. Like when I can't figure out how to put the save files in a certain place, and I can't figure out where the save files go. Like when I'm done recording a video, I can't figure out where the microphone files go. So I don't know. Okay. Anyway, episode 41, shopping. Peppa and George are going shopping. Peppa and George like shopping. George loves sitting in the trolley. So does Peppa. Peppa Pig says, Daddy, can I sit in the trolley too? Daddy Pig says, you're too big for the trolley, Peppa. Really? She's only 4. Peppa Pig says, oh. Daddy Pig says, but you can help with the shopping. Peppa Pig says, oh goody. Mommy Pig says, we've got 4 things on the list. Wait, what? They're a family of 4 and they only have 4 things on the list. Do they only eat 1 thing each? I'm overthinking this. Daddy Pig says tomatoes, spaghetti, onions, and fruits. Peppa Pig says, I'll find it all. Peppa Pig says this way. Peppa and George love shopping. Mommy Pig says, Peppa, first we need tomatoes. Peppa Pig says, I can see them. I can see them. Peppa Pig says, here are the tomatoes, Mommy. Mommy Pig says, well done, Peppa. Peppa Pig says, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mommy Pig says, now put them in the trolley. Peppa Pig says, I found the tomatoes. Daddy Pig says, well done, Peppa. Tomatoes. That's 1 thing off the list. What's next on the list? Should I go ahead and edit a Peppa Pig episode? That's a big sell right now, apparently. A lot of people are doing it, so I feel like I should edit one as well. That it could be fun, and it could be good practice for me when I want to edit like when I'm finally doing my proper movie and TV show reviews, and when I want to edit clips and stuff. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Okay. What's next on the list, says Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig says spaghetti. George says spaghetti. Daddy Pig says, that's right, George, but it's called spaghetti. George says spaghetti. Narrator says spaghetti is Peppa and George's favorite food. Daddy Pig says, I wonder where the spaghetti is. Peppa Pig says, I can see it this way. Peppa Pig says, spaghetti. Look, Mommy, here's the spaghetti. Mommy Pig says, "Well done, Peppa. Let's put the spaghetti in the trolley." "Yes, Mommy," says Peppa. George says, "Piggetti." Peppa Pig says, "George, it's called spaghetti." George says, "Piggetti." "What's next on the list?" Peppa says, "Daddy Pig." Peppa Pig says, "Crisps." Daddy Pig says, "Crisps are not on the list. Crisps is the British word for chips, like actual potato chips. Chips is the British word for fries, and crisps is the British word for potato chips, like, like Doritos and stuff." Mommy Pig says, "We have plenty of crisps at home, Peppa." Daddy Pig says, "Have another guess." Peppa Pig says, "I just can't remember." Mummy Pig says, "Can you remember, George?" George says, "Dinosaur." Mummy Pig says, "Dinosaur?" Peppa Pig says, "George, there aren't any dinosaurs in the supermarket." Daddy Pig says, "No, George. The next thing on the list is onions." Peppa Pig says, "Onions, I remember now." Peppa Pig says, "Here they are." Mummy Pig says, "Well done." Peppa Pig says, "1, 2, 3, 4." Peppa Pig says, "Onions!" Huh. Daddy Pig says, "Very good. That's nearly everything on our list." Mummy Pig says, "There's just one last thing on the list." Narrator says, "A plant. Is that on the list?" "No, George. The last thing on the list is fruit," said Daddy Pig. George says, "Oh." Mummy Pig said, "Never mind, George. You can choose the fruit." Mummy Pig says, "Where's the fruit?" Peppa Pig says, "Over there." Narrator says, "There are apples and oranges and bananas and a very big melon." Mummy Pig says, "What fruit shall we have, George?" "Apples." Daddy Pig says, "Oranges." Peppa Pig says, "Bananas." Peppa Pig says, "A melon." Narrator says, "This is the checkout where all the food is paid for." Miss Rabbit says, "Tomatoes, spaghetti, onions, melon, and chocolate cake." Mummy Pig, Peppa Pig, and George said, "Chocolate cake? Chocolate cake, is that on the list?" "Peppa, did you put the chocolate cake in the trolley?" asked Mummy Pig. Peppa Pig says, "No, Mummy." Mummy Pig says, "George, did you put the chocolate cake in the trolley?" George goes, "No." Mummy Pig says, "Well, I didn't put it in." Peppa Pig said, "Then who did?" Daddy Pig said, I thought it might be nice for pudding." Mummy Pig said, "Daddy Pig." Peppa Pig said, "Naughty Daddy." Daddy Pig says, "Sorry, it just looks so delicious." Mummy Pig says, "It does look rather yummy. Oh, let's pretend it was on the list." George says, "Chocolate cake." Daddy Pig says, "Hurrah." 42, episode 42, Chloe's Puppet Show. Peppa and her family are visiting Uncle Pig and Auntie Pig and Cousin Chloe. Daddy Pig says, "I expect Uncle Pig will fall asleep after lunch like he always does." Mummy Pig says, "Daddy Pig, you shouldn't say such things about your own brother, especially in front of the children." Daddy Pig says, "But it's true. Uncle Pig always eats too much lunch and falls asleep, snoring loudly like this." Daddy Pig says, Peppa, George, just forget what I said about Uncle Pig." Peppa Pig says, "Okay, Daddy." Narrator says, Peppa and her family have arrived at Uncle Pig and Auntie Pig's house. "Hello, Uncle Pig and Auntie Pig," said Peppa Pig. Auntie Pig says hello. Uncle Pig says hello, everyone. Daddy Pig says hello, big brother. Uncle Pig is Daddy Pig's brother. Chloe Pig is Peppa and George's cousin. Peppa Pig says hello, Chloe. Chloe Pig says, "Hello, Peppa. Hello, George. I want to show you something." Peppa Pig says, "Wait for us." Chloe Pig says, "This is my new puppet theater. My daddy made it for me." Peppa Pig says, "Wow." Chloe Pig says, "I've made 2 puppets already. This one is called Chloe." Chloe Pig as puppet Chloe says, "Hello, I am Chloe Pig." Chloe Pig, "And this one is my daddy." Peppa Pig said, "Uncle Pig." Chloe Pig says, "Hello, Peppa. I am Uncle Pig." Peppa Pig says, "George." Peppa Pig says, "Chloe, can me and George make puppets too?" Chloe Pig says, "Yes." Chloe paints the puppet's eyes. "Can I do the mouth?" said Peppa. Chloe Pig says, "Okay." Peppa Pig as puppet Peppa Pig. "My name is Peppa." That's a mouthful. Chloe Pig says, "George, what puppet would you like to make?" George says, "Dinosaur." Chloe Pig says, "A dinosaur?" Peppa says, "George always says dinosaur for everything." Chloe Pig says, "Okay, a scary dinosaur puppet." Chloe's making George a dinosaur puppet. It needs pointy teeth, said Chloe Pig. They're a scary dinosaur. George says, grr. Auntie Pig says, lunchtime, everyone. Chloe Pig says, coming. Chloe Pig says, after lunch we'll do a puppet show. Peppa Pig says, hurrah! Auntie Pig has made spaghetti for lunch. Daddy Pig says, this spaghetti is delicious. Uncle Pig said, best spaghetti ever. Mommy Pig said, you can tell you two are brothers. Auntie Pig said, alike in every way. Daddy Pig says, what do you mean? Uncle Pig says, we are completely different. Chloe Pig says, Peppa, George, and I are going to do a puppet show. Auntie Pig says, fantastic. Call us when you're ready. Peppa Pig says, see you later. Daddy Pig says, a puppet show? That sounds fun. Have I got time for some more spaghetti? Could I have some more too? Said Uncle Pig. The puppet show is about to begin. Puppet Chloe says, hello, my name is Chloe. Puppet Peppa says, and I am Peppa. Puppet Dinosaur says, grr. Peppa Pig as Puppet Peppa says, it's a dinosaur. Chloe Pig as Puppet Chloe says, scary dinosaur, eek. Auntie Pig says, I say that's very good. Daddy Pig says, bravo. I am Uncle Pig, says Puppet Uncle Pig. Peppa Puppet Peppa Pig says, hello, Uncle Pig. Chloe Pig as Puppet Uncle Pig says, hello, Peppa, ho, ho, ho. It looks just like you, said Auntie Pig. Uncle Pig says, I think they've made my tummy a bit big. Chloe Pig as Puppet Uncle Pig says, ho, ho, I did enjoy my lunch. Puppet Peppa Pig says, Uncle Pig, are you going to fall asleep and snore like you always do? Puppet Uncle Pig says, what do you mean? Puppet Peppa says, Daddy says you always fall asleep and snore loudly like this. Chloe Pig says as Puppet Uncle Pig, ho ho ho, you daddy's right, I do snore like this. Mummy Pig says, Daddy Pig, you shouldn't have said those things about Uncle Pig. I don't think Daddy Pig or Uncle Pig can hear you, said Auntie Pig. Daddy Pig and Uncle Pig have fallen asleep. Mummy Pig says, can you tell their brothers? Or Mummy Pig says, you can tell their brothers. Uncle Pig says, what happened? Daddy Pig says, has the puppet show started yet? My birthday party, episode 43. It is Peppa's birthday. It is very early in the morning. Peppa Pig says, it's my birthday. George, wake up, it's my birthday, says Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig says, I'm going to have a party, and Daddy's doing a magic show. Peppa Pig says, quick, George, let's wake Mummy and Daddy up. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are still fast asleep. Wake up, it's my birthday, said Peppa. Wake up. What time is it? Said Mummy Pig. Peppa Pig says it's very late. Daddy Pig says it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Peppa Pig says yes, the whole day is going. Mummy Pig says, okay, let's get your birthday started. Peppa Pig says, yippee! Narrator, Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, and George are giving Peppa her birthday present. Happy birthday, Peppa, said Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig says, ooh, what is it? Peppa Pig says, a doll's dress. I can put it on Teddy. Thank you, everyone. You're welcome, Peppa, says Daddy Pig. I didn't know Teddy was a girl, Teddy. Oh, Daddy, of course Teddy is a girl, says Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is Teddy says, I love my new dress. Thank you, everyone. You're welcome, Teddy, says Peppa Pig. Don't get it dirty. Mummy Pig says, do you know what's happening next, Peppa? Yes, my friends are coming for my birthday party, said Peppa, and Daddy is doing a magic show. Daddy Pig says, no one will know the magician is your daddy. You introduced me as the amazing Mysterio. The Mazy Mistio, said Peppa Pig. Daddy Pig says, yes, the amazing Mysterio. Mummy Pig says, Daddy's been practicing his magic tricks all week. Peppa's friends, Candy Cat, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit, and Pedro Pony. Peppa Pig says, hello, everyone. Candy Cat, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit, and Pedro Pony said, happy birthday, Peppa. Mummy Pig says, come on, children, the party's starting. The children said, hurrah. Narrator, Daddy Pig is going to do a magic show. Daddy Pig says, Peppa, remember what you have to say? Daddy Pig says, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the amazing Mysterio. Peppa Pig says, okay, Daddy. Peppa Pig says, ladies and gentlemen, it's Magic Daddy. The children said, hurrah. For my first trick, abracadabra, says Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig says, wow, it's Teddy. Daddy Pig says, for my next trick, I need a helper from the audience. The children said, me, 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 me. I just need one, says Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig says, young lady, you put your hands up first. Can you come tell the audience your name? Susie Sheep says, it's Susie Sheep. Daddy Pig says, okay, Susie, here are 3 balls, a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. Susie Sheep says, okay. Daddy Pig says, you have to secretly choose one while my back is turned. Susie Sheep says, okay. Daddy Pig, have you chosen one? Susie Sheep says, yes. Daddy Pig says, abracadabra, you chose yellow. Susie Sheep says, no. Daddy Pig says, abracadabra, it's blue. Susie Sheep goes, no. Daddy Pig says, abracadabra, it's red. Susie Sheep said, yes, it is red. The children say, hurrah. Peppa Pig says, silly magic, Daddy, you said all 3 colors. Daddy Pig says, shush, Peppa, don't tell anyone. Okay, they're 4 years old, they're not stupid. Daddy Pig says, would you like one more trick? The children said, yes, please. Daddy Pig says, close your eyes, no looking. Say the magic words abracadabra. The children all say, abracadabra. Daddy Pig said, open your eyes. Peppa Pig says, hurrah, my banana birthday cake. Banana? What child is this? Mummy Pig says, blow the candles out, Peppa. Wait. I went too far. Candy Cat, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit, and Pedro Pony all say, hurrah, happy birthday, Peppa. Thank you, everyone, says Peppa Pig. This is my best birthday ever that I'm never going to remember because I'm only 4. 44, episode 44, The Playground. Peppa and George are at the playground with their friends. Candy Cat and Pedro Pony are on the climbing frame. Whee, says Susie Sheep. Narrator Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, and Rebecca Rabbit are playing on the slide. Wee, says Danny Dog. Wee, says Rebecca Rabbit. Wee, says Susie Sheep. Wee, says Danny Dog. Wee, says Rebecca Rabbit. Peppa is playing on the swing. That's my favorite thing to do at the park. I can relate. Mommy, Mommy, push me, please, says Peppa. Mummy Pig says, are you ready? Peppa Pig says, yes, I want to go really high. Peppa Pig says, wee. Peppa Pig says, higher, Mummy. Peppa Pig says, wee. George wants to play on the swing. Now it's your turn, George, says Peppa. Mummy Pig says, hold tight. Peppa Pig says, I want to push George. Mummy Pig says, push George gently, Peppa. But Peppa Pig says, yes, Mummy. Peppa Pig says, hold tight, George. Peppa Pig says, wee. Oh dear, Peppa's pushed George too high. Aw, George does not like being up high. Mummy Pig says, Peppa, you know George is a bit scared of heights, just like his daddy. Peppa Pig says, sorry, George. Peppa Pig says, let's play on the climbing frame. Peppa Pig says, hello, Susie, hello, Jenny. Susie Sheep and the dog says, hello. Susie Sheep, the dog says, wee. You are doing it all wrong, says Peppa. Why? Is she just really bossy to everyone? She keeps saying people are doing it all wrong. This is the proper way to swing across, says Peppa. Peppa Pig says, stand back. Peppa Pig says, ready, steady, go. Peppa Pig says, wee. Peppa Pig says, look at me, I'm flying like a bird. Oh, I can't get out. Peppa's stuck in the tire. Peppa Pig says, it's not funny. Daddy Pig says, it does look a bit funny. Daddy Pig says, we'll have to pull you out. Peppa's friends are helping to free her. Peppa's friends say, hurrah! Peppa Pig says, thank you, everyone. Daddy Pig says, George, do you want to play on the climbing frame? The climbing frame is quite high. George does not like being up high. Daddy Pig says, sorry, George, let's play on the slide. Peppa Pig says, yes, the slide. Peppa loves the slide. Everyone loves the slide. We get it. Everyone loves everything. Mommy, Daddy, look at me, says Peppa. Peppa Pig says, ready, steady, go. Peppa Pig says, wee. Susie Sheep says, wee. Candy Cat says, wee. Rebecca Rabbit says, wee. Pedro Pony says, wee. Narrator says, George wants to play on the slide. Are you sure, George, says Daddy Pig? It's a bit high. Daddy Pig says, all right, I'll help you up the steps. Daddy Pig says, don't worry. Daddy Pig says, "Alright, I'll help you up the steps." "Oh dear, it is a bit too high for George." Daddy Pig says, "Don't worry, George. I'll slide down with you." Peppa Pig says, "Daddy, you're too big to go down the slide." Daddy Pig says, "Don't worry, Peppa. I'm not too big." Daddy Pig says, "Stand back. Ready, steady, go." Narrator says, "Daddy Pig is stuck." Daddy Pig says, "It's not funny." Peppa Pig says, "It looks very funny, Daddy." Daddy Pig says, I suppose it is a bit funny." Peppa Pig says, "We'll have to push you down." Peppa Pig says, "Wee!" Peppa Pig says, "Daddy's tummy is just like a bouncy castle." Oh boy. George loves bouncing on Daddy's tummy. Everyone loves bouncing on Daddy's tummy. George isn't afraid of heights anymore. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I'm tired. Ugh. Sorry. Okay. Give me a second. I have to just.
Kira and Zach are collaborating and using Grammarly along the way. In the past, Kira and Zach haven't quite connected.
Hey, how are you doing? So good.
Even though their minds work differently, they share the same goal: to combine forces and create a product that will make their customers extremely happy. Kira suggests they use hands-on circuitry. Sorry for the confusion. Hands-on circuitry. While Zach suggests,
Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. This isn't doing anything. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Dun, 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 just again, I'm not doing English accents. If that's what you came here for, then you can leave. You may as well leave. George, let's play dollies and dinosaurs. George goes, grr. Peppa's dolly says, what is that? It looks like a horrible monster. Dinosaur, grr, says George. Peppa Pig, as dolly, says, it's a dinosaur. Help, 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 help. Daddy Pig is in the sitting room reading his newspaper. Mummy Pig is reading her book. Daddy Pig says, what are they doing? Peppa Pig, as dolly, says, help, help. George goes, grr. Daddy Pig says, Peppa, George, what's going on? Daddy Pig says, what's all that noise? Daddy Pig says, whoa, help. Mummy Pig says, what on earth is going on? Mummy Pig says, what a lot of noise. And look at all this mess on the floor. Someone could trip over and hurt themselves. Daddy Pig says, someone did trip over and hurt themselves. Mummy Pig says, oh dear, poor Daddy Pig. Come on, children, let's do a bit of tidying up. But, Mummy, we're playing dollies and dinosaurs, says Peppa Pig. Mummy Pig says, you can play again when you've tidied up. Peppa Pig says, but it's all George's mess. Way to blame your baby brother. Daddy Pig says, is it really? So this must be one of George's lovely dresses. George goes, no. Peppa Pig says, well, maybe some of the mess is mine. And Daddy Pig says, Right, I'll help George tidy and Mummy Pig can help Peppa. Peppa Pig says, we can have a race, girls against boys. Daddy Pig says, good idea, let's see who can tidy up fastest. Ready, steady, go. Daddy Pig says, you're winning. We're winning. Peppa Pig says, no, you're not. There. Oh, what's this? Teddy, I've been looking for you. Mummy Pig says, quick, Peppa, put Teddy in your toy basket. Peppa Pig says, there. Now these books. Lovely. Daddy Pig says, what do we have here? George says, dinosaur. Daddy Pig says, that's right. It's a dinosaur book. It's George's pop-up dinosaur book. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, says Daddy Pig. Tyrannosaurus Rex, says George. That's a mouthful for a 2-year-old. That's right, says Daddy Pig. And he can't even pronounce spaghetti. Daddy Pig says, oh, this is a brontosaurus. George says, brontosaurus. How does he know these words? And he can't pronounce spaghetti. Daddy Pig says, yes. Daddy Pig says, and this is a triceratops. George says, triceratops. Daddy Pig says, well done, George. Narrator says, George loves dinosaurs. Okay, hang on. I have to check something, because I think it might be the case. I really need to, now that I have StreamYard set up, I really need to redo that reading BoJack Horseman scripts thing, because I was trying to read the script for episode 1 and it didn't upload for some reason, and I only got like less than a minute of it. I think I got like 40 seconds of it. How Peppa Pig helped diagnose my son with autism. Does Peppa Pig cause autism? Study cited autism on TV cartoon does not exist. George Pig. Don't allow your children to watch Peppa Pig. Peppa is downright rude. Yeah, no kidding. Wait, okay, I have. Ooh, let me read this. Wait, I want to read this. Don't allow your children to watch Peppa Pig. Let's read this together. I was trying to find out if George has autism. Okay. An assortment of experts at Harvard University did a study unveiling that Peppa Pig is one of the principal causes of autism amongst kids. No, it's not. This animated movie has gained large success. There are various toys, t-shirts, and several other things with this character, but the mystery still continues. I'm looking at it on my phone, that's why I'm looking down. Is this cartoon character suitable for children? And experts from Harvard University have said no. According to experts, there is evidence that confirms an increase in adversarial, snide, questioning, confrontation, and discourteous conduct in kids, which happens when watching cartoons such as Peppa Pig. Okay, there was a similar thing with Caillou a while ago, and it was supposed to be, and it was supposed to, like, apparently made kids have like bad behavior because Caillou was acting like such a little brat, like he just cries and screams and his parents give in to his every wish, even though like having tantrums and behavior that should not be. Like, I understand that kids have tantrums. It happens. Okay, I know from firsthand experience, which I will get to very, very soon in my vlog, to explaining to you guys about my daughter. That anyway, yeah, she's staying with a friend tonight. That's why I'm able to do this video. And that's one of the reasons why things are going to be different with my upload schedule as well. So anyway, I'm not allowing my daughter to watch Peppa Pig or Caillou because of the behavior it causes. Peppa is downright rude, and her parents allow her to get away with murder. Yeah. There is an episode where Peppa and her brother George refuse to tidy their room. Oh, wait. Okay, I think that's the episode we're actually reading right now. That's kind of weird. But then their parents made it into a game, and when they finished, the kids trashed the room again, laughing insolently. These are the characteristics Peppa possesses. Suffers from the syndrome of superiority. Inappropriate behavior, imposes ideas regardless of others' opinions. Impolite, there's that. Competitive, does not know how to lose. Intolerant, disrespectful, envious, arrogant, proud. These are parents who complain that their kids mimic the behavior of Peppa and her brother George, and some of them even ban the cartoon from being viewed in their homes. So be extremely cautious, all you parents out there. Okay. Yeah. Young kids can't distinguish between fantasy and reality, and if a 2-year-old believes that if it's okay for Peppa Pig to poke her tongue out when she's angry, then it's okay for her to do the same. And of course, it's not only 2-year-olds who are sucked in by what you see on screen. You can see the impact of television on kids of all ages. My daughter particularly is very, like she's very influential, or she's very easily, like, influenced. I'm not sure what I can't remember the actual. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Anyway, it's the worst. So let's see what we've got. Causing autism, blah blah blah. 10 years oinking, something something. Peppa Pig causes autism. Peppa Pig causes autism, blah blah blah. Causes autism. Autism friendly screening. Peppa Pig Festival of Fun. Studies found Peppa Pig causes autism. First of all, okay, just so you know, it's not true about that whole stupid thing. It's like when people say that vaccines cause autism. It's like a similar thing. Okay, anyway, that was a really interesting article because it was actually talking about the behavior that was displayed in Peppa Pig. And yes, I agree that even though she is, like, bossy and mean, and kids do have that sort of behavior, that's not the problem. Is more that her parents let her get away with it. Like, she basically does whatever she wants, and her parents let her get away with it, and it's not okay. Like, her parents should be teaching her to respect her elders and be kind to people and be respectful, and she doesn't do any of that. So let's continue reading this episode. And I think that the episode that I'm talking about right now, that I read about in the article, is the episode that I'm reading right now. So we're gonna see what happens. Narrator says George loves dinosaurs. Peppa Pig says, Daddy, George, you stop tidying up. You'll lose the race. Daddy Pig says, oh yes, the race. Come on, George, put this back on the bookshelf. Peppa Pig says, Daddy, you're very slow at tidying up. Mummy and I are going to win. Daddy Pig says, no, we're going to win. Daddy Pig says, we win. Peppa Pig says, no, we win. Mummy Pig says, we all win. Look how tidy the room is. Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, Peppa Pig, and George says, hurrah. Narrator says, what a tidy room. Daddy Pig says, well done, everyone. Peppa Pig says, Mommy, now that we've tidied our room, can we play dollies and dinosaurs again? Mommy Pig says, yes, you can carry on with your game now. Peppa Pig says, yippee. Peppa Pig says, where are my dolls? Peppa Pig says, where's Mr. Dinosaur? Peppa Pig says, here they are. George says, good, dinosaur. Peppa Pig's dolly says, it's a dinosaur, help, help. Oh dear, the room is untidy again. Oh, says Peppa Pig. Oh, says George. Daddy Pig says, well, at least it was tidy for a bit. Yep, I knew it. And I guess then they laugh. And you see what I mean? Like, when Nathan was reading the Peppa Pig episodes, all I could think was, she's a terrible influence. And she's mean to her little brother. And she tells him that he's doing it all wrong. Like, there's this episode called The Group, and that's when I really started noticing how mean she was being to her little brother. He's only 2. Okay, she's 4 and he's 2, and she was being mean to him about painting a flower, about painting a picture the wrong way. First of all, that's mean. Second of all, isn't the point of painting other creators to be able to be creative and paint whatever you want? Okay, this like isn't have to paint to the point of painting you want to paint. Like, I just find it ridiculous. And she was being really mean to her little brother. And then, of course, there's the Piggy in the Middle episode, which I just read, but if you watch the actual episode, you see that she's teasing him quite a lot, and it's really mean, and her parents don't do anything about it. Like, she's in the episode Hiccups, she is rude to her mom. She's like, oh, I'm not a baby like George. I can drink as quick as I want. I'm not going to get hiccups or something. And then, her parents don't even say anything. They're not like, hey, you should be nicer. This is your mother. And she makes fun of Daddy Pig's, like, tummy in multiple episodes, which is really especially. Listen, if someone struggles with weight issues, and believe me, I know, because I've struggled with weight issues and food addiction for a really long time. Like, I'm literally, I'm like, I have a really hard time, like, not eating a lot of food, or not eating specific foods that I really, really love, like chocolate and stuff. Like, food addiction is a real thing, and it doesn't just have to be drugs or alcohol. You can be addicted to literally anything. Like, it's just ridiculous. And especially if someone, struggles with weight issues, that's going to feel really bad themselves. And you shouldn't do that. And if someone in the issues, you should be nice instead of constantly making them. She is 4. Her parents should be teaching her better behavior than this. This is not just her fault. It's her that's doing the behavior, but it's her parents not teaching her any differently. So add that to the list. So add Peppa Pig to the list. Thank you. No, I'm doing it. My blog. I mean, blog specifically about everything on there. So, and because of that, so. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Hopefully we're gonna be done this soon because it's late and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Okay, 46. Episode 46 Peppa Pig says they get their food from flowers. Peppa Pig says how? Grandpa Pig says they have very long tongues. Peppa Pig says wow. Grandpa Pig says the flower Pig. Peppa Pig says, I know, you can be a wriggly worm. Peppa Pig says, look, I'm a butterfly. Oh dear, George does not want to be a worm. He wants to be a butterfly. Why can't George be a butterfly? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Grandpa Pig says, George, when I was a little piggy, I used to like playing at being a worm. It's very easy to be a worm. I'll show you how. Grandpa Pig says, first you have to lie down on the ground, then you wiggle around. I'm a wiggly worm. Narrator says, George and Grandpa Pig are having such fun being wriggly worms. Peppa Pig says, I'm a little butterfly. I'm a little butterfly. Look, I'm a butterfly. Grandpa Pig says, yes, Peppa, you're a beautiful butterfly. Peppa Pig says, Grandpa, George, what are you doing? We are wriggly worms, said Grandpa Pig. Peppa Pig says, I want to be a wriggly worm too. I'm a wriggly worm. Okay, so let me get this straight. George can't be a butterfly because she's being one, but then George decides to be a worm and she's also allowed to be a worm. Do you see how that makes no sense? And also that that her elders should be taking her better, should be teaching her better behavior. I can barely talk. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think we're gonna have to stop after this episode. It's late. Okay, maybe not. We'll see. I'll see how I feel after this episode. I want to be a wiggly worm too, says Peppa. I'm a wiggly worm. Grandpa Pig says, I'm a wiggly worm. Peppa Pig says, I'm a wiggly worm. I'm a wiggly worm. How do you do? I love you. I'm a wiggly worm. Grandpa Pig says, that was fun. What animal do you want to be now? Peppa Pig says, I don't know. Peppa Pig says, look, Grandpa, there is a little frog. Grandpa Pig says, why don't you play at being frogs? Peppa Pig says, frogs are not as pretty as butterflies or wriggly as worms. Grandpa Pig says, but frogs do play a game you like. Peppa Pig says, do frogs play dolls' houses? Grandpa Pig says, silly Peppa, what's your favorite game? Jumping in muddy puddles, says Peppa Pig. Grandpa Pig says, yes, frogs love jumping in muddy puddles. Peppa Pig says, yes, George, let's play frogs. Peppa Pig says, I'm a little froggy. I'm a little froggy. The froggies have found a nice big muddy puddle to play in. Peppa and George love jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Oh my gosh, if I had for every time they said, everyone loves doing this, everyone loves doing that, I would be a millionaire by the end of season 2. Butterflies and worms are very nice, says Peppa, but I like frogs the best. Okay. Daddy puts up a picture. I think we're done. Guys, I think we're done. I can't go on. It's been over an hour and I'm very tired. So I think I'm gonna have to take off and do the rest of this tomorrow because it's late. And I think we're going grocery shopping tomorrow and Taco Bell tomorrow, but I will make time to do this. Okay, I will make time to finish this, and we only have a few episodes left. So I will make time to finish this, and we will finish it. Okay, I promise. I will figure it out. I'm sure I will be able to find some time to finish it. Okay, goodbye guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourself. And that's it. I'm done. I'm too tired. Good night, everyone.